Hi, Isabella. I'm glad you're here today. Before we begin, I want to remind you that this is a confidential space. My role is to support you, and we'll work together on what feels most helpful. How have things been since the divorce?
I just feel super overwhelmed all the time. I'm always worrying about if I have enough money, about my kids, and whether or not I made the right choice in divorcing.
Okay. It sounds exhausting carrying all of that. Today, I'd like to focus on how your thoughts may be affecting your anxiety and explore ways to manage it. Does that feel okay?
Yeah,
Can you describe a recent moment when your anxiety felt intense?
I feel like last night when I was paying the bills, I just kept thinking that, I can't do this anymore. Um, I'm just gonna fail my kids.
When you had that thought, I'm going to fail my kids, what did you feel in your body?
I just felt my chest tightened and I felt panicked with that thought.
Okay, that makes sense. In CBT, we look at how thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are connected. Let's write this down. Situation, paying bills, thought, I'm
Mm.
going to fail my kids, feeling, panic, fear, behavior, avoided finishing the bills. Does that seem accurate?
Yeah.
Let's gently examine that thought. What evidence supports the idea that you're feeling failing your kids?
That I'm struggling financially right now.
What evidence suggests you are not failing them?
That they're fed, they're doing good in school, and I'm there for them.
Okay, that's important. If a friend told you she was failing because she was stressed after a divorce, what would you say?
I'd probably tell her that, she's doing her best and that it's normal to struggle.
Can we try a more balanced thought?
Um, maybe, this is hard, but I'm doing what I can for my kids.
How does that feel compared to the original thought?
Probably less scary and like more realistic.
Okay. When anxiety rises, let's pair balanced thought with a grounding skill. Try this. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for four, exhale for four. I'll practice together.
Okay. What was that again? Can you repeat it?
Sure. Uh, Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for four, and exhale for
Hmm.
four.
Okay. And you want to try it?
Yes, let's try together. Okay. So how does that feel?
Mm, I guess it makes me feel more relaxed, more in the moment.
Okay. Today we identify how certain thoughts increase anxiety and practice reframing it. For homework, I'd like you to track one anxious moment using the thought record format. We'll review in next session. How are you feeling right now?
I would say more hopeful.
I'm glad you are taking meaningful steps. Um,
Mm.
so for next session, we're gonna use other methods to resolve and to make you feel more relaxed and have more faith in you, so you won't feel that overwhelm and stress about the situation that you're going through. Is there something you want to tell me? That's
Mm,
going on a
I
day to
think
day,
today, no,
on a
I'm
day
just
to
trying to
day. I mean,
focus.
okay,
I'm just trying to focus on my kids, focus on that first.
okay. Are you
Yeah.
spending more time with them?
Kind of, I try to, but with work, and they're in daycare, it's a little hard, but I try my best.
Okay. How about did you return to church? Have you been going to the services or not yet?
Mm, Sporadically, I attempt sometimes, like if there's time I will go, but it's not very consistent just yet.
Okay. Does it help you with your anxiety going to church?
I feel like it does because it helps me focus on something else besides, what's happening in the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
How about do you have any support like friends that you can talk to? Or maybe go out with your kids and your friend and maybe her kids and try to spend time together and kind of relax and, take you away those thoughts that you have.
I hadn't thought about it, but I mean, I could try that because I have maybe like two friends. I'm not
Okay.
really close with my parents.
Okay.
Um, so it'd really only be my friends that I'd be able to talk to.
Okay. Okay. And so how's work? Is it still like a lot of pressure with deadlines that you mentioned before?
It's kind of going down. I think it was just in that moment, everything was just building up. So it felt even more pressure than it would have. Right now, obviously, it's still busy. I still have a lot to do, but it's not as, I guess, painful.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You think it was part of how you were feeling or how you're feeling? That maybe you thought it was like a big load for you at the moment?
Yeah, I feel like 'cause it was the start and everything, everything was changing. I didn't know what was gonna happen. And I was just having all these thoughts. It just my work, I just couldn't focus on it. So it was just getting harder to do it. And with all the late, um, you know, what is it called? Late submissions, it just felt worse.
Okay. So you're doing better about meeting your deadlines?
I think so, yeah. Obviously, like I still have one or two that just, get past me, but most of them happen on time.
Okay. Okay. So that makes you feel better?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Thank you.
feel like that was a big factor in how I felt in the moment.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anything you wanna talk to me about? Maybe something you have, behind your mind that you just can think about?
I think it was just, getting through those moments where I just feel nervous or unsure about everything. Because you start thinking and then everything gets in your head and then you start to lose focus on what you have to do.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how you doing at home? Like, do you feel like cleaning your house, doing things at home, cooking for the kids and yourself? How is that going?
It's okay. Um, sometimes it is hard, but everything else is going okay. Things are kind of settling a little more. It's just my own thoughts that get in the way.
Okay. Okay. So you're been practicing like your breathing techniques that we went over last session?
Yeah, some of them, like, I try to implement them because, I mean, there's no harm in not doing them,
Right.
and it does help me think of, something else, like, focus on
Right.
this technique, try to do this instead.
Right. And that
Yeah.
will lower your anxiety when it comes back. For something
Yeah.
triggers that. Um, okay. I'll prepare something for next session. So maybe you want to note if you want to go something, like over something that you have questions on, or just thoughts of, of that. And like I said, any services that you might want, besides the ones I already provided for you last session, just let me know.
Mhm.
Um, the
Okay.
the kids are going to daycare or just school?
One of them, I think, is in school. Yeah, school, and the other one is in daycare. But, like, after school, they have to go to daycare because 'cause I'm at work still.
Oh, okay. So you have enough
Yeah.
time to pick them up after school. I mean, after
Yeah.
work, because they're in daycare.
Y yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I leave after them. I leave later.
Okay. So you leave the little one at daycare in the morning and then the other one at school?
Yeah, and
Oh,
the daycare picks him up from school and takes him.
oh, okay. And then you pick both after school, after work, I'm sorry.
Yeah, after work.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time and I'll see you next session.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.